Hey, it's supposed to feel like that, bro. Alright? It's supposed to feel like a whole contradiction to your whole life. A contradictory to everything that you've ever known. Because in order to change your life has to change. Your mind has to change. Everything has to change. The old you must die. It's not a negotiable, it's a non-negotiable. You have to dive into that pain, feel it, breathe into it, like sit with it, grow a love for it. It should show you, that pain should show you the habits that are hindering you. Every time you want to change, you start feeling this pain and then you go back to the old habits. But you overlook the feeling that you had. You know what I mean? You just do the habit again. Because diving into that feeling might reveal to you a darkness that's within inside of you. Something that, you know what I'm saying, that you've been raised a certain way. You know what I mean? But that, or like, it's like something that the world always told you, this is right. But something that you look at and within your heart, you feel like, nah, that ain't right. That ain't right. You know what I mean? And now you're conflicted. Now you're like, well, what is right? And then that's when you pick up, and then when you start to question that, that's when those emotions come back in, and that's when you reach for them cookies, or that's when you reach for that fucking them Lay's potato chips, or that's when you go have sex with a woman, or that's when you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, I keep doing that, man. I keep doing that. I gotta catch myself on that every time. Every time when I say that, a lot of people stuff, man, I gotta, if I can only say that a lot of people stuff if I genuinely mean that most people, you know what I mean? But dang, what was I? Oh my God. Can't be doing that, bro. What was I even saying? Man, I was going somewhere with it. It's going cold. Dang. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, I can't even think right now, bro. I can't get it back. But yeah, it's supposed to feel like that. It's supposed to feel like the death of the old you, man. It's supposed to feel like you're dying as you're changing your life, because you're birthing a new life form. In a sense, you're pretty much creating a whole baby. You're gonna be a baby when you get out of this process. You're gonna be a baby. You're gonna now understand that you don't know as much as you thought you knew, and you understand a lot more. You don't know everything, but you understand. You know what I mean? It's like leveling up in the game. You know what I mean? That old you has to die. And don't let yourself or anyone else drag you down. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Questioning, allowing yourself to question. You know what I mean? Because the world is going to try to, when you're creating the new you, bro, the world, everything, everyone, even yourself, you're going to self-sabotage at first. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. It's like, cause your body has to fight this new feeling. It feels like death. Your body's like, what the heck is going on here, man? What is he doing? What is Captain doing? This man, I know you see that iceberg up there. Hey, Captain. They think it's an iceberg. But you as the captain, you the only one that can see past the iceberg. You know, it's not an iceberg. It's just I don't know, it's just some paper that somebody put up to congratulate us when we ripped through it, that we made it to the Atlantic Ocean on the other side. You know what I don't know. You know what I mean? And you the captain. So all them feelings, emotions, we have to understand that those will pass. That doesn't mean that we overlook them. That means that we dive into them. And while they're here, feel them as deeply as we can so that we can extract as much information out of that feeling as we can. And that's where the growth is going to come from. Diving into that feeling, not picking up them potato chips, not going and having sex with a woman, not doing those urges that you get whenever that feeling starts to rise up. Not going to the bar, just chilling with yourself, not turning that music on, not, you know what I mean? A lot of people I did it again. I used to couldn't really sit with myself. Like, just actually. Nah, I couldn't. I would have to like put on a YouTube video or something in the background. Or even not even in the background. I used to just binge YouTube, bro. Still struggle with that sometimes. That is not healthy, bro. I'm telling you, that's not healthy. Unless you actually learning something of value and you're putting it to use, you know what I mean? YouTube is not a healthy place, bro. I mean, well, it depends on your time. It depends on what's on your timeline, but in general, just watching somebody do something is never gonna be as much experience or as much knowledge gained as if you were to just do it. Experience is the best teacher. Putting your hand on that stove really teaches you why not to touch that stove again. Someone else could tell you, don't touch that stove, and they could tell you their reason of why not, but it's always gonna be that wonder, like, is that really what happens when you touch that stove? Depending on the type of person. Everybody different, but in general. You know what I mean? And that's just a metaphor, so other situations. You know what I mean? Your homie told you about a girl, hey, don't mess with her. I'm telling you, don't mess with her, bro. Everybody she done mess with, she done messed their life up. What you do? Is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to test that out, man. She look kind of good. Yeah. What it do? Man, 2 months later, man, you was right, bro. You was right, bro. Man, you was right, bro. You was right, bro. Start breaking down crying, right? No, I'm playing, man. But yeah, you're supposed to feel like you dying when you creating a new you. Don't be scared of it. Dive into it and allow yourself to feel that emotion, because on that other side, it's gonna be so much clarity, so much love for self, so much growth, and so much guidance, so much discernment. You know what I mean? You learn a lot from heartbreak. You learn a lot from imperfections. You learn a lot from the hard times. The hard times are what even make the good times good. You know what I mean? So dive into it. Don't shy away from it. That's all I got to say, man.